Hi guys, it's Karen with Karmic One Tarot here for your daily, excuse me, it's not the daily, it's the midday message. It's more of a weekday message. Monday through Friday, 12 to 1. We do things by the elements. So timestamps are always welcome. If you do a timestamp for me, you do get a free one question if you email me. Let's see what's happening. Who are we doing first? Who's our first sign? I would say Cups with the Ace of Cups. So let's start with Cups. What do my water sign people need to see? Thanks for joining me, everybody. I do appreciate the likes. I like to build this into something that, we have quite a few people in the room. Cups, let's see, water signs. You're building something that's going to be really joyous, really fulfilling. This almost feels like it's on the horizon yet. I don't think it's happened yet, but you're going to get news, my water signs. Good news, exciting news, something that, you might surprise you. It's happening for my water signs. Hi, Dee Dee, you're new. Good to see you. Thank you. Kelly, Letitia, thanks. Welcome back. What do we have here? We have the King of Swords and the Five of Cups. Well, some sort of final decision, my water signs. This could be a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person who is delivering this surprise news. Now, this final decision doesn't have to be a bad thing. It really looks like it's going to be good, but I've got the Five of Cups here. So, I don't know. Are you looking backward here, water signs? What are you reflecting on? What is it that you're not seeing that you still have? Because you could really be building this joy. Hi, Angela. Thanks for joining us. We've got 16 people in the room. If you could leave me a like, I really would appreciate it. Dusty, nice to see you. Hello from New York City. What do we have here? We've got 3 cards. So the Knight of Swords, the Moon, and the Two of Swords. That's the bottom of the deck. Water signs, water signs. The Hermit. Wow, water signs. This is going to be an intense time frame for you. We just had a whole lot of Cancer energy, and that is the Moon as well here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, water signs, all of that. The intensity is incredible right now. So you've got to really, watch what you're saying, because you want to project onto your path, not confuse things with somebody. The Hermit, card of Virgo, card of intuitive and introspection. Find your path. Find your path to this happiness. Maybe you need to seek some guidance too. Maybe there's a situation where you do need to see an attorney. The King of Swords is very intellectual, a very sharp guy. Hi, Rui. Expo Stories. Nice to see you. Hey, Rosanna. That's right. Thanks for messaging me too today. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yvonne, good morning. Thanks, everybody. Spring Cosmic, welcome back. This path that you're looking for, my water signs, it's not necessarily going to be easy. There's going to be some look at this Knight of Swords. Normally the Knight of Swords is charging in at a gallop and, really just spouting off. Look at the castles on fire in the back of him, right? This has been a battle. He's very harsh. This is very harsh. So I don't know if this moon, the new moon or the full moon that's coming up, is going to be harsh for you. You might be doing some harsh reflection. You need to make a decision. You've got to clear this confusion, though, my water signs. That's where the decision comes in. But you've got to find your path. You may need to seek some advice. You might need to seek some guidance for this. Who else do we have? Free Spirit. Jessica, good morning. Kathy, hello, good morning. Capricorn, I'm in Florida too. I'm also a Capricorn. Nice to see you, Kathy. All right, so let's look at what are we supposed to look at here? The Judgment card and the Ten of Cups peeking out. So let's look at this. This new beginning here This new beginning is what's going to bring you joy. Whatever it is that you're building is going to bring you joy. But you've got to cut whatever this is out. That's a decision that you're going to have to make. That's this final decision here, water signs. What did we miss? We missed something too. I'm going to put it back because I can't find. There it is. There it is. Death card. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, there's some Scorpio energy coming in for you in the form of the judgment and the death. Now, naturally, the death has to happen before the judgment can begin. The new calling can begin. But maybe that's what you're looking for, my water signs. You're looking for your joy in a new way, a new incarnation. And the death card's going to help you bring it around with these changes. So what is it that you're reflecting on here? I got to see this. What is it that is you are reflecting on, my water signs? High Priestess. Well, you're not telling anybody what you're reflecting on. You might be reflecting on whatever it is you are keeping secret and building. And looking at what you're going to lose when you do make this move, because you are going to make this move. Page of Pentacles. Maybe it's a financial loss for you, my water signs. Anytime you're leaving a situation, there might be some financial loss. I think you're losing someone that's very important to you, or was very important to you. Someone that was family, my goodness. Someone that might be in charge of your abundance too. We're getting off track here. My goodness, but you're going to find your balance. You're going to find your balance with this. I just did a reading. What did I do? I think it might have been Scorpio that, in the financial, they found their balance. So maybe there's a Scorpio helping you to find your balance here. Then what's the Knight of Swords here for, please, for my water signs? The Knight of Swords, you're the one that's going to be conveying this, water signs. You're the one. There might be an air sign too, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but I really think it's your decision. This is your situation. Exactly. You're the one that's going to be doing it. Now look at the difference in these two knights, all right? They're both coming in. They're both charging in. This one's bloody and battled. Castle's on fire. None of that in here. This is just a really fast pace. So whenever it is you decide, make the decision to do whatever this is, it's going to change dramatically, very quickly. So what is it that we are confused about? Well, okay, so our Hermit is back. It's again a card of Virgo, finding your path, seeing which way it is that you want to go, finding your balance in a situation, getting some advice if that's what you need to do, my water signs, getting some advice from someone, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Maybe that's you getting the advice, you going to this Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person, getting the advice. The decision is yours. Oh, and the Queen of Swords here as well. So again, this is a woman with a very sharp tongue. So, this could be you spouting off over here, speaking without thinking, my water signs. So you want to be careful about that, unless, I guess that's what you want to do here with the Magician. This is your making. This is your doing. You are manifesting whatever this is. What's the decision that my water signs need to make? Painful, difficult. Well, maybe it's about letting your walls down a little bit, perhaps. No, I think you've got two opportunities that you can decide with, weighing things out. What else? What was here? I saw it. Looks there. An Ace of Wands. Again, following your path, finding your true desire, finding your true passion. What can you get excited about? What is it you want to get excited about? What is it in your life that you maybe have been keeping hidden? Your plans. Maybe, maybe there's something in your personal life that you've been keeping hidden, and your family might suffer from it, right? But I think you'll regain your balance, even within this family unit. I don't think it's all lost. I think it's going to be affected, most definitely, but you'll regain your balance. Adeline, good morning. MI5HIA, I'm not sure. Is that supposed to be Misha? Let's see. Jessica, good morning. We're going to answer yes or no questions, guys, as soon as we're finished with the elements. Here you are, the Emperor, taking control of whatever it is this news is. You're the one that's going to be conveying it. You're the one that's going to shock and surprise people with this news. This, whatever you're building here, this is going to be wonderful for you, but you've got to decide to do it. You've got to make sure that it is what you want to do, because there may be some losses here. Maybe there's some judgment from other people in your life, important people in your life. They may turn their back on you. That might be what the harsh words are about here, my water signs. Anything further here? What's the 3? Okay. The Devil card. Watch your ego in this, my water signs. Watch your ego. These are responsibilities that you have if you're tied to someone. They are responsibilities. Those responsibilities might suffer. That's what we were just talking about. Anything further here from my water signs? I think you want to ensure your stability and your place in whatever it is you're creating. You are the creator of this. Again, you're manifesting this. Whatever it is that you are doing, you are bringing this about. So, be grounded. When you're creating this, don't fly off the handle here. Be careful. Be careful with this. Water signs. Be careful. The Empress could indicate motherhood as well, but you might be having a discussion about something with your mother, and the relationship is perhaps damaged a little bit, but it does recover. You find your balance in it. But remember, you're the one that's stirring this up. You're the one that's doing this. This looks like it's for your future, for your perhaps business or financial future. Maybe I'm just in that mode because I'm working on that series this morning. But, this is a new idea that you want to pursue, and you're still weighing it out. Let the walls down. Get your guidance. Let the walls down. Let it create. What do we have for a guidance card here for... what do we have for a guidance card here? Unicorn Oracle is what we're using today. What's the guidance for my water signs here, please? There's 2 there. We're going to stick those back in. What's the guidance? 1 card, please, for my water signs. Well, I'm sorry, guys. They're not cooperating. I did pre-shuffle them, so I'm waiting for the right one. Water signs. What's the right one for our water signs? There it is. Oh, all right. 1 card. Passion. All right. Well, that makes sense to me. We'll look at this one too, just because it hung out. All right. The passion. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy level. So really, guys, Ace of Wands here. New opportunity. Something to get really excited about. The universe is perhaps handing you something that maybe you've been waiting for. Maybe, it's going to change your family situation a little bit, but it's not going to hurt it. You're going to balance out. And then abundance. Look at that. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. So again, it's going to disrupt things a little bit, I think, but maybe in a good way, in a huge, abundant way. You're going to find your balance. Perfect. Love it, water signs. Let's put these away. Shuffle these in for a second. Who are we going to do next? Who's in the room? Earth, air, fire. Who's in the room? 28 people. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you all stepping into my live. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate your participation. Good morning, Ruth. Nice to see you. Donna. Who else? Let's see. Spring Cosmic Scorpio here. Earth. Letitia. I've got the Virgo sign here. So the Hermit. Now, I just shuffled these. You saw me shuffle them. We're going to do Earth signs next. Virgos, right? Earth sign. Virgo, Earth, exactly. Gemini's Thelma. We'll get there in just a minute. Baby Loba. Nice. Thanks for joining me here. Dusty 715. Kelly. If you could all leave me a like, I'd really appreciate it. I like this format. I want to keep it going. We're doing Earth signs, right? Actually, you know what? I was just talking, okay? So Earth signs. What's happening for our Earth signs? Earth signs, what's happening for the Earth signs of this world? It's the message they need to hear today. Earth signs, it's the message they need to hear. The Page of Rods, and Temperance. So a lot of people finding their footing now that eclipse season is almost behind us. The new moon, the end of this month, is going to close it out. So we got another 10 days. But, you know, these eclipses, they do last for quite a while. We're doing, I guess, longer readings today. They keep giving me lots of cards. So let's see what we're doing. We might run a little bit after 1 here today, and that's okay because I do have time today. The last card. All right, so this is Earth signs, bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. There you are, my Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, in all your glory. I would say sitting pretty, but we've got some conflict going on here. A couple of endings. But, you know, really deciding to go for the sun, that warm, vibrant feeling. But you've got to take control to do that. This new direction that you're going in is going to lead to balance and harmony. All right. And I think you're excited about this, but you've got to finish up something. What is this struggle that we're doing? Let's start there. You've got to, let's see. Capricorn is an earth sign. Yes, Expo. Yes, Rosanna. Let's see. What's the struggle here about? You're almost finished with it. It's time for you to put it down. But, you know, it worries you maybe to go out on your own. It worries you to be in such control and maybe to be so rigid. Maybe you need to just soften it a little bit. What's the 9 of Swords here for? Why are your hands tied, earth signs? What's restricting you? What is it that gives you worry? You want to move forward here. You want to move forward to something much more peaceful, much more stable, grounded, something that is comfortable, more comfortable for you, beautiful here in the sun. And that is where you're moving to, provided the Emperor, you take control. There might be an Aries person involved here as well. But really, this is about you knowing exactly where you're going, exactly how you want things to go. All right. This is your journey. This is your journey to balance. You've got to decide how things go. And it might be painful to leave whatever it is you have on your shoulders behind. What's the Emperor here for, please? Why is the Emperor here? Hello, Jen Bogart Van Cleef. Nice to see you. Page of Wands. Yeah, this new direction that you're taking, you're in charge of it. You are Selassie Lotus. What's your life's mission? Well, you know what? We're going to do questions after we do all of the elements, provided we have time before 1 o'clock. All right. This fate is on your side here. This direction that you're doing, my earth signs. This is something to really get excited about. You've got to make sure that maybe the struggle is making the changes, making the actual changes. It's one thing to believe in it. It's one thing to know about it. It's one thing to say, yeah, that's what I want to do. But it is really about making the changes. And that might be hard. That might be the struggle. But the Wheel of Fortune is going to help you. Fate's going to help you, but you've got to take control. You're in charge of where this boat is going, and it's going to some place where you really feel at home. What's the Page of Wands here for? What is the direction my earth signs are taking? Yes, it is a direction with work. It's a direction of what you're working on. Good morning, Angela. Who else did we miss? Did we miss everybody? Ruth, thanks so much for coming back. 32 people. I love it. Please leave me a like if you like this format. You've got to end whatever it is that you are doing. You know, this is a change in direction. This is almost like a complete about face, it feels like, but you will find your balance. You know, there might have been somebody at work that betrayed something and now you're changing direction on what you're doing, or maybe you're just ending a work situation and taking control of where you're going, where your next job is, what your next situation is, my earth signs. Cooked, done. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Maybe that's where you are. Maybe it's not even betrayal. Maybe you're just tired and exhausted and said, you know what, I am done. I'm finished. Like I said, stick a fork in me, I am done. Kathy G. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. My readings are so accurate. I love it. Thank you. You know, you're focused on ending something. You're focused really tuned in to ending something and finding your balance, but it hasn't been an easy decision. I think that, this time of Leo, maybe with the Sun card here, is going to be instrumental in making the changes. I know for me it is, and I'm an earth sign. So we've got to lay this burden down, whatever it is, whatever is standing in your way, whatever is still in front of your face here, has to be finished. And that's you that's going to end it. You're the one that's going to take control, my earth signs. What's happening here with the 10 of Wands for my earth signs? The 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles. How lovely. The time of struggling for abundance is finished. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that's good news to me. This also might be a group of people that you are going to be working with, perhaps, and working together with to bring in abundance. The time you're going from holding on and being, perhaps a little bit frugal to a time of abundance. Good for you. The struggle with frugality, the struggle with maybe money, the financial situation is over. It could have gone the other way around too. Maybe you had abundance and now you have to be frugal. Let's see. The Knight of Pentacles, this new direction that you're going in, it might have been a difficult decision to do this, but if you apply yourself slow and steady, methodically, use your planning, use your, earth signs are very level-headed. We know exactly where we want to go. You might get a surprise. You might get a surprise coming in that's going to help you regain your balance. There might be some abundance that comes in. I think it's a surprise piece of news that brings you abundance. What's this about? Justice. Maybe there's something legal going on that gives you this abundance. And now that struggle is over and the Wheel of Fortune is now leading you in this new direction that you're happy about, that you're focused on, that you are going to really, enjoy here. Good for you, earth signs. This is also a card of Libra here with the Justice card, but justice is coming in. Justice is coming in for your future. Your future is so bright, you got to wear shades. It's exactly what you wish for. I love this. Thank you so much. Carla, welcome to the room. Thanks so much. Guys, if you could leave me a like, I'd really like to see the amount of people and the likes equal out. So I might be asking a lot, but, I'm going to ask anyway. So you're balancing out. You're going to bring a much better feeling to your finances here, all right? This is a new path for you financially, one that's going to help you, again, regain your balance, find your equilibrium, and find your peace with your situation, and really bring you back to a time where you felt better. Now, I don't mean that you're going back in the past. There might be somebody from your past that comes in and offers you this opportunity, certainly. This might involve your children as well. Maybe you're helping them balance out their situation with an infusion of cash. That's certainly possible as well. And that's sometimes a difficult decision in whether or not to help them. But I really think that this is about you, my earth signs. You're finding your balance. By the way, Temperance is a card of Sagittarius. I don't know if I mentioned that. But you're finding your balance and going back to a time where things just felt better. And that's because this new path is opening up a new financial opportunity for you. So what is this difficult decision here for my earth signs? Ah, perfect. I love it. Thanks so much for the likes, guys. Almost there. 36 in the room, 27 likes. Love it. This is, you might have had to go against whatever the structured environment was that you were in. You ended that, right? You took control of your own life. It might have been worrisome. It might have been scary, but you are on the right path here. You're moving to smoother waters. You're moving to your stability. You're moving to your abundance. The Queen of Pentacles takes care of everybody. You're going to be in a position that you are able to take care of people, but you had to leave this structured environment to do it. But you also have great faith that this is going to work out, faith that the universe has your back here. And your strength is unyielding, all right? But make sure that you do it with finesse, not necessarily brute force, okay? Finesse. So if you're going to be ending this situation, do it with kindness. Do it with, don't burn any bridges is what I'm saying. Thank you very much for joining me here today. I do appreciate it. What's the sun card here for? You're waiting for the sun. Oh, aren't we all, right? But the sun card is such a beautiful card, such a wonderful feeling, card of Leo. So I really think that this is going to come in during the time of Leo, which is exactly where we are. Yesterday we went into Leo late. I think it was late yesterday, right? So let's see what happens. What are you waiting on? Well, you're very patient, right? Your patience is going to pay off. There might be a move in your future. There might be some travel, but really this is a card of control, bringing these two sphinxes, these two opposing forces to go in the same direction, to go in the same road. So you might be switching careers here. You might be helping someone and reining them in. You might be, benefiting from some legal action that you are now victorious about. Earth signs looks good. I like it. Let's pull a unicorn oracle card for you guys. Yes or no questions when we're finished with all of the elements. Who should we do next? Air or fire? Who's in the room? Air or fire? Guys, if you like this format, leave me some feedback after it's posted, some comments, so that we really get some good action here. I would like to make this a daily thing. What do we got here? This one, right? This is for earth signs. Oh, wow, how perfect is this? Look at this, guys. Prosperity. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. I love it, earth signs. Look at this. Prosperity is coming for you. I'm telling you, you're hearing about it. You're going to get the news. The struggle for abundance is over for us. I'm going to say us. I'm an earth sign too. Wonderful. Let's pick this up. Who are we doing? Fire or air? Kathy G. Fire, fire. Okay. Fire, Rosanna. What do we got? Let's see. I'm going to put these back. So is it fire? Let's see. Thelma, air, fire, air. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's start with air. We'll do fire. I think air was last the other day, so I don't want to make anybody last all the time. All right. I'm going to shuffle here. I'm going to shuffle here just to make sure that we're all shuffled in. Air signs, right? Air signs. Julia, welcome to the room. I don't know that we've met before. Thanks so much for joining us. We're going to do air signs. So here's the deal with timestamps, guys. I offer one person, excuse me, that came out wrong. One timestamp per person, okay? I don't care. You can do all four. You're still only going to get one question, all right? And they're usually answered within 24 hours. So here's how it works. Timestamp, assign a timestamp, an element for me. You have 4 opportunities, and email me your one question. If you timestamp something, I'm lost here today, huh? If you timestamp an element for me, then we will, oh my God. Hold on, I got to gather my thoughts here. You know what I'm trying to say, I think. All right, whoever does a timestamp gets a free one-question reading. All right, you do that by emailing me at karmic1tarot@gmail.com with your one question. Again, one timestamp per person. I don't care if you do all 4. You're still only going to get one question. Okay. If I miss your question today, again, we're going to do yes or no questions when we're done here, provided we have time before 1 o'clock. This is air signs. No, we're doing air signs right now. Dear Lovey, you're not late. We're doing air signs. We did earth and water already, so air and fire are next. Air signs right now. Air signs. What's happening for our air signs? These readings today are a little bit longer. I guess I was called to do the longer version. King of Swords. There you are, my air signs, coming straight out. Decisive, action-oriented. Making, what are you planning? What are you building? Making a decision about something you're building, analyzing whatever it is that your plan is. What's happening for my air signs here? Air signs today. What do they need to see? Maureen, good morning. Nice earth reading. Yeah, believe me, I love it. Thank you. I'm going to have to go back and listen to that one myself. The Three of Swords. So whatever it is that you're planning, you might be disappointed in. You might be ready to cut it loose because you are disappointed in it. Temperance. I told you, everybody's finding their balance. You know, this eclipse season was harsh. Temperance is a card of Sagittarius. You know, it's about coming to terms with things, finding your peace. The Wheel of Fortune, fate stepping in. This is a partnership, perhaps. Someone that you're close to. Doesn't have to be romantic. Hello, George. Thanks so much. I appreciate you signing in early. Appreciate it. Let's see. 38 people in the room. I love it. Thanks so much. It's happening. I really would like to see this grow, so we do it daily. 2 cards? Nope, too many. Ooh, we skirted the tower there. Let's see if it comes out again, my air signs. What's happening for this 2 cards? Is it 2? Yes. Page of Pentacles and the Magician. Page of Pentacles and the Magician. Oh, shoot. Ace of Cups at the bottom. Ace of Cups at the bottom. So this Ace of Cups and then the 2 of Cups, you can manifest this however you want. Whatever your plan is, if it's disappointing, regain your equilibrium because fate is going to help you here. Fate is going to help you. Page of Pentacles is a new important opportunity coming to you. Now, if it's part of this, then it involves this partnership. It might, in fact, be a romantic partnership. I would say it's going to be very satisfactory, my air signs. The Magician, you're manifesting this. You decide, you manifest. Air signs. What's happening for the air signs here? I'm going to go right to that Three of Swords. I think you do find your peace with it, though. You managed to get past that. Yeah, you know what? You may have been disappointed in the past, but you are past that. You've found your balance, my air signs. Liked. Thank you very much. I appreciate the likes. And the tower. I didn't think we were going to skirt it. Thanks, George. I really appreciate that. I appreciate all of the support you guys give me, too. Expo stories. Thank you very much. What's happening here with this past? Does something in the past? Does something in the past come back and disappoint you? An unexpected development from the past that you have to come to terms with, my Aries friends. Maybe this partnership is coming back from the past. Ooh. There's a change in something structured. Now, you know, if we're looking at this as love with the Ace of Cups and the 2 of Cups, then that is a commitment, some sort of vow, an oath, marriage, some committed sense of relationship here. There might be something unexpected happening in that. What do we have here? This is the 3 of Swords. Something disappointed you. Wow. Sadness, pain. You're going to work through it, though. That's what the Temperance card is about. Finding your peace with the situation, blending the emotions, finding your balance. Temperance is a card of healing. Nisha, let's see. Well, good night, Misha. Travel with me. I do appreciate that. Thanks for signing in. Who else? Let's see. You know, it's going to take time. You're going to have to examine things from all different perspectives. That's what this king does, too. He's very analytical. He's going to write down the pros. He's going to write down the cons. He's going to say, you know what? This list is longer. I'm going to do it this way. You're going to find your balance with it. I think there's more love here than you can't let this go. You can't let it go. The Temperance card here for please from my air signs. Yeah, you're going to, you know, I think you're going to reach out. These are the arrows of love. That's what we have. We've got lots of little messages coming in here. So what is the plan here? What is the plan with the 3 of Pentacles for my air signs? Well, you might be taking a break. You might be on a break. Maybe that's where you need to recover and gain your balance. Or maybe you're making something legal. Maybe you're taking a break from some, maybe you need to take a break to balance out. To regain your balance. That's what I think is going on. Slow and steady wins the race, my air signs. All right, go continue on with your plan. I don't think the plan is disrupted. I think you might just be backing off for a little bit. Let the dust settle. See what your next move is going to be. air signs. I hope this is making sense to somebody. The Page of Pentacles. I think it's making sense because they're telling me that I'm talking about it in the right way with the same card, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. I can't make this stuff up, guys. The cards fly out as they fly out. So the news that comes in, you're going to recognize the truth of it. You're going to see with clarity that this is the right plan. You're going to see with clarity that this balance, this plan that you're taking is going to require a step back so that you can regain your balance. That's what's going to happen. And then you're going to take it on the road again, get your plan in motion again, my air signs, and see the truth of it and see how much love is there for you, how much love is on the table. This is someone, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, perhaps, that's very close to you, very close to you. I don't know that you're going to be able to cut him off. Of course, the Ace of Swords is there. What's the, let's see. What's the Two of Cups about here for my air signs? Aquarius, the Star card. So whatever it is that you wish for, you will have. You're the magician, my air signs. You're able to manifest whatever it is you want. This is faith and knowing that the universe has your back in this situation. There's great love there. You're going to see the truth. You might be taking a break from this situation for a little bit, but ultimately you're going to get it back on track, slow and steady. Don't give up on it. What's the Wheel of Fortune have in store? Yes, new opportunities, new offers of emotional situations. This is not finished. This situation is not finished. You might have been disappointed in it, but it's not finished. The Magician here, please, for my air signs. What's the Magician here for, please? Thank you. Yeah, the Page of Wands. Don't we have him out? The Page of Wands? I thought we did. Nope. Page of Pentacles. Page of Wands. So you're gonna be weighing out which direction to go, which new exciting direction you can take this in. What it is that's going to make you happy. We're doing air signs. Fire signs would be next. Wheel of Fortune. This, it's not really in your hands, guys. You got to let the timing play out. This is divine timing. This is fate stepping in. Do we have one that flipped? We do. The High Priestess. You might want to keep your plan to yourself. If you're taking a break and you are perhaps reminiscing about the things that caused pain in your relationship, in your structured situation, maybe they just came up with the Tower, maybe they upset things, I would say to you, take a step back, have a cup of tea, find your balance, find your justice, find whatever it is that is going to work for you. Now, justice can be as simple as an apology, all right? So, what's the decision my King of Swords air signs are making? Aquarius, Libra, Geminis. What are they? The Magician. I love this when the cards do this. It just confirms what I'm saying. So this is up to you, which move to make next. You're going to take this in the right direction to accomplish this love goal, whatever this emotional goal is that you have here now. This could also be a new child, although we don't have the Empress here in cards of creation. But, the Ace of Cups is something new, and you're going to be after your break, all right? All right, air signs, let's pull an oracle card for you. Don't give up on this situation. Slow and steady. This is your move. These are your decisions. What's happening for my air signs? Well, George, don't say that. Whatever choice you make is always the right choice for the time, but it leads you in maybe a little bit of a convoluted direction. So every choice you make is a stepping stone toward where the universe wants you to be. One card, thank you. This is for earth signs. All right, strength. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in this situation. So there are blessings in this. I think you're going to come back from whatever this situation probably stronger in your emotions for the partner that we're talking about, the situation, the relationship that we're talking about. So what do we have? Fire signs, right? Thanks so much for waiting. I do appreciate you waiting. Let's get my fire signs done, and then we'll get into some yes or no questions. We should have time. Fire signs. What's happening for the fire signs? You're welcome, Angela. Appreciate it, Thelma. Thank you. What am I overlooking, Alessandra? We are on fire signs, happily ever after, and the one. Yes, we are. Thanks so much for joining me. Appreciate it. Fire signs, 10 of Pentacles, first card out. Lovely. King of Pentacles. Wow. Really feeling in your position of power and head of the household, it feels like. Abundance, grounded. You know, the 10 of Pentacles can be, you know, a ton of money coming in, certainly, but it can also be about a family, a group of people pooling their collective resources to, oh, that's okay, Alessandra. Sometimes I glance up at the computer and I don't see where I am. So, okay. The 10 of Pentacles can sometimes be a family unit that comes together, pooling their wealth to create a sense of security and groundedness for all. So that might be where you are, my fire signs. Thanks for all the likes, guys. I really do appreciate them. I love your comments, too. So if you want to comment once this is posted as well, not necessarily in the chat, you're welcome to do that also. I love reading the comments. It's what I do before I go to bed, and it really does. It makes my night, helps me sleep well. So listen, you guys, you know, I've got the Emperor here. So lots of strong action here, lots of authority. So not only are you head of household, but you are the ruler. So fire signs. That's your card, too, the Aries card. That is someone that is take charge, my way or the highway. So be careful with that, because the Queen of Cups, you know, doesn't always show her feelings, and she may, in fact, put it behind her. You may not have a chance to have a conversation if this is you being too iron-fisted, too authoritarian. Hello, Desiree. How are you? Thanks for joining me. We're going to do yes or no questions when we're done with these fire signs. Fire signs are our last ones. Again, timestamps. If you do a timestamp, send me a one question. If I miss you today and you want to take advantage of the one question, that is available on my website for I think it's $20. One question. Usually a 24-hour turnaround. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Lots of fate coming into play here. Are you walking toward your fate? You might be. What's happening for my fire signs? Two cards. Oh, too many. Let's take that one. The Crossroads card of decision time, action or inaction. You know, your fire signs, you always take action. Or you should. That's what you're all about. Here you are too. Card of Leo, Strength card. Oh, God, I shuffled that again. I'm so sorry. I should have gone to the bottom of the deck. Well, bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. Maybe that was meant to be. I just have a habit of continuing to shuffle. Sorry. You love the way I shuffle. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. Three of Cups, you know, we might have a third-party situation where, you know, if you are being very strong here, the Queen of Cups might not show you what her feelings are. She may just run away. Okay, you might have to be very strong if that's the case. This is also a card of celebration. It might be that you are working with this group of people and really enjoying it, but there's some sort of situation that you need to leave behind here. I don't know what's happening here yet, my fire signs. So let's jump right in. Let's start with you, the Emperor. What's happening with the fire signs? Ooh, that doesn't want to go together. What's happening with the Emperor here for my fire signs? What's the message my fire signs need to see with the Emperor, please? Well, are you being too strong with the children? Are you being too authoritative with the children, my way or the highway? You know, sometimes they rebel. You know, this might be a situation where you are trying to control how people view the past as well. You know, it's not always all stability and roses here. What's the Emperor here for, please? Nostalgic. I think they're trying to control how somebody sees it, but you can't. You can't control that. You're controlling the act. Maybe you are trying to control the children. And maybe the group doesn't like that, because here's the King of Rods here as well. And I know I shuffled this after, and I shouldn't have. I should have used what was at the bottom of the deck. But what's the Queen of Cups about? You know, the Queen of Cups is very cool and calm. Maybe the children have upset things. Maybe the children in this family unit, maybe somebody's left the fold. They took their own choice against your strong advice. But the Queen of Cups, she's very cool and calm and collected. Maybe, if that's what happened, you are still looking at this from a stable and grounded point of view. Fire signs. What's happening with the Queen of Cups? What's the Queen of Cups about? Thank you. The choice. Yes, well, there is a choice here. We already talked about the crossroads, to stay or let fate take its chances. And here's your Queen. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person, just as the King is. But, this is the caretaker. This is the nurturer of this. She has a choice. This Queen of Cups has a choice in this. So be careful, my fire signs. She's probably, I'm not saying she's the provider, but she's what's keeping this family together. She's what's gluing this together. If she leaves, the Wheel of Fortune is gonna disrupt things. Wow. People are gonna have to make choices. You're gonna have to put on some courage. What's the Queen of Cups here for, please, for my Aries friends? Freudian slip, huh? What's the Queen of Cups here for, please, for my fire signs? Queen of Cups. The Devil. Ooh, the temptation. The temptation. Are you going to act on it? Maybe this is somebody from your past that used to, you might have been the boss. Might be your boss. It's someone very charming, very charismatic, business person, very fiery. Gets things done. This is somebody from your past, perhaps, or maybe this is you acting on something from your past. That, temptation is strong. These are responsibilities, too. This Queen of Cups has lots of responsibilities. She is the caretaker here, as we've discussed. But, the choice is hers whether or not to keep the responsibilities. She might be leaving them behind. He's from your past. Yeah, all right. Who do we have here? Julia. The One. I like that name. That's cute. Spring Cosmic. Very good. Alessandra, thanks. Happily Ever After. Working on stability. Perfect. All right, so let's look at what's happening here. Yes, all right. We were just going to talk about the Eight of Cups, leaving something behind. Now, the Eight of Cups is a lot of things. It could be travel. It could be just, it's timing in the travel that this happens. And there's been something that happens while you're traveling. Something that, has a real emotional content, maybe a third party while you were traveling. And maybe you've known them in the past and you run into them when you're traveling. And then that's going to be your decision, whether or not to hold this family unit, this stability in strength, or are you going to I don't think you have a plan yet. I don't think you have a plan. You might have been considering this. If you're the Queen of Cups, then you might have been considering this. You might be considering this, but you don't have a plan yet. You don't have a real plan yet. Are you considering leaving? What's that might be what your crossroads is. Let's go to the Ten of Pentacles here, and let's see what the family situation is about. What is this? Ten of Pentacles, again, could be total abundance coming in for you guys. Are you a fire sign, Selassie? Judgment, new beginning, something new coming in. I think you either want to do over with this family, or you want to start something fresh, maybe with this third party situation. Dear Lovey, welcome to the room. Thank you. And your partner is a water sign. My goodness. Well, then I hope this is speaking to you. Let's see how it turns out. All right. You want to do over, or you want to do over with the current family, perhaps, because you don't have a plan to leave yet. But it's an option that you're weighing out. You've got a choice to make. You've got a choice to make. Ooh. Judgment is about following your calling, wherever you're called to. So you're either called back to this situation or you're called to this situation. There's a lot of responsibility on the table here. Fire signs. This is not going to be easy. This King of Cups, you want to follow your heart. The King of Cups is also the helper sign. He is Aquarius, excuse me. He is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person. Sits high on his throne, surrounded by all of this emotion, but he doesn't have a toe in it. He is emotionally reserved. So you are perhaps holding back your emotion, holding back your desire to leave, holding back your desire to put this baggage behind you. You don't have a plan yet, but I think you want to follow your heart, but you're holding back. You're holding back from your family, maybe. You're holding back your emotions. Adeline, we're going to answer questions in just a little bit when we finish up the fire signs, okay? Yes or no questions. This has been something you've been struggling with for a long time, my fire signs. You're weary of this. You are tired of this. It's time for you to, find your calling. Find your path. What's the Strength card here for? This is, indicative of the time of Leo, where we just transferred into last night. We've got the Four of Pentacles, really trying to hold on to your strength, your sanity for your future, for your own healing. The Star card, a card of Aquarius, is a card of peace. It's a knowing. It's having faith. It's all of that. It's knowing that the universe has your back. So whether or not this is going to upset people, yeah, it probably will. But if you've been holding back your feelings, if you've been not being true to yourself, then this is going to be a painful decision. What's the Two of Wands here for? What is this painful decision, this difficult decision? You don't have all of the answers yet because you don't have a plan. So I would say to you, you don't want to make the decision yet because the timing's not quite right. The Two of Wands here for action or inaction. Which way are you going? You're still in analyzing mode. You're in analysis paralysis. You need to come up with a plan, my fire signs. Come up with a plan. Any time you want to change something about your life, you've got to start with the vision first. So use this. What do we have here? Temperance, finding your peace with it. You've got to find your peace with it. You've got to heal from whatever this is first before you can move past this. Now, I don't know if we've moved on from this third-party situation or not, but, this is going to be a painful situation, and you've got to find your peace with it, analyzing it to the point of paralysis, okay? To the point of paralysis. Find your peace with it, and then you'll be able to find a plan. The Hermit, you've got to go inside. Maybe you need to speak you have a sip of tea. Maybe you need to speak to someone. That's a card of Virgo, too. You may need to get some advice on this. Visit the scholar on the hill. You might just need to meditate for a while and listen to the answers that you receive. What's the Wheel of Fortune doing here for my fire signs, please? My fire signs. I know that, the kids are hard. Hey, Jade, I don't know that I've seen you here before. Oh, there you are. Great. Thanks for joining us. They do. The kids are resilient. They do adjust, but, I'm guilty of it. I stayed for my children. I hope they don't hear this, but I did. The Tower. The Wheel of Fortune. This is going to happen. I don't think you expected this. If you were traveling and you ran into someone you knew before, it was like fate. That was fate. right? If you've run into someone from your past that has now put you in this quandary, that was fate. That is the Tower stepping in for you guys. You know, the Tower is, you know, sometimes feels destructive. It might just shake things up. It's not necessarily a destructive force, but, you know, whatever crumbles as a result of this unexpected will be rebuilt in a much more stable, grounded fashion. And it's going to change quickly. Holy cow. It's going to change quickly. Mind your words here. This Knight of Swords rushes in, and he really is tactless. He speaks without thinking. But, you know, this is what you'd hoped for. This is what you'd wished for. You want freedom. I can see that. What's the Knight? Excuse me. What's the King of Pentacles here for? Yeah, the Empress. You know, you worry about how it's going to affect the family, the children. We just talked about that. The Empress is all about creating your stability, though, creating your foundation, creating your happiness, your joy. Anything further? Yeah. It's all you're focused on right now. That's all you can think about. There you are right there, my fire signs. Queen of Wands, focused, fiery individual. She doesn't let up. She doesn't give up. All right, let's pull an oracle card for you. We still have a few minutes left for yes or no questions. It is always about the kids. They should be first. You know, if you're in danger, I'm not sensing that you are, but if you're in danger, then take your kids and go. Worry about the legal of it after. Let's have one card, one oracle card for my fire signs. It's the one that one. Okay. Courage, absolutely. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. So, you know, make sure that you draw your line in the sand wherever it is and stick to it, because this is going to take a lot of courage, especially if it's a situation with a third party that involves leaving a family situation. Courage, it's not an easy situation, even if it's not third party. It's just a hard thing to do, to strike out on your own. So all the best to you, my fire signs. All right, let's pick this up. We've got a few minutes. You know what? Let me see. When's my next appointment? All right. My next is not till, let me just check that. Hold on. Sorry, I'm still here. All right, my next is not until later, a little bit later. So we can do another maybe 15 minutes of yes or no questions. All right, guys, yes or no questions with this. Well, go plug it in, Selassie. Yes or no questions. A Rhinestone Realtor. Yes or no questions. Well, let's see. Who have we answered already? I don't know. Angela, have we ever answered you before? I know we answered the Rhinestone Realtor. Mellow Yellow, nice to see you. Thank you. We got cards flying out all over the place. Who are we talking to? Letitia, we've answered you in the past. Hi, Laura. Not you, Kathy G. All right. So, Kathy G, let's see. What's happening for Kathy G? Yes or no? Kathy G, yes or no? I want to say yes, because, you know, the King of Pentacles, we just saw that in the fire signs. This is stability. This is head of household. This guy is very confident. He doesn't, you know, he doesn't worry about the day-to-day things. This is very structured too. So what's the question? Let me see, Kathy G. Yes, you will. Make sure you look at it thoroughly. All right. The Hierophant memorializes things in writing. So make sure you read it carefully. Make sure it has all of the terms that you've agreed to. All right. Kathy G, the answer is yes. Who else do we have? Julia. What's happening for Julia? Yes or no for Julia? Julia Vanover. What do we have? Oh, an emotional offer. And I want to say yes. That's a definitive answer to your question, Julia. Hey, Melanie St. John. I don't know that you've been here before. Thank you so much for joining me. Cutie, cutie. I love this. Thanks so much for joining me here, guys. Yes or no questions? Who's next? What's happening with Melanie? Melanie. What's happening with Melanie? I think you're going to see with clarity how difficult that would be. All right. It's still a decision that, you haven't made yet, but I think you're going to see with real clarity how difficult that would be. So let me see. What was the question? Where were we? Who am I talking to? Melanie. Melanie St. John. It might be difficult. It'll be, you'll get tired of it. You'll get tired of it. It's not, if you do, I don't think it'll be for long term. You're going to get tired of it. Is it a yes or no? Is it a yes or no for Melanie? It's definitely a unique path, but I think you might need to speak to people. Maybe you need to speak to other people that have done just that before you make this decision, Melanie. All right. So I would say to you, I don't know. All right. I'm sorry I can't give you a yes or no, but you need to find out more about it, I think. Let's see who's here. Laura, did we answer you already? Somebody else asked about a job. I don't know if it was you. Laura White. I'm sorry, Laura Witt. Whitty? Laura Whitty? I can't remember if I answered you. The answer is yes. All right, let me see. What's the question, Laura? Okay, she moved off the screen. See, this is my problem. I have bifocals on, guys, so it's not always easy for me to keep up. Yes, you will, Laura Whitty. You will get a new job offer. The Ace of Pentacles here shows you a new path. All right, so let's move down here. Let's see. Cutie, cutie. Cutie, cutie. What's happening for cutie, cutie? Yes or no for cutie, cutie? You've got about 8 minutes left, guys. Well, this is a challenging time for you, cutie, cutie. You have options. You have this deal flew out in different ways. So let's do this. Let's go one more here. You've got a crossroads here. I don't know where you are in your current state, but it's up to you to take action on it. No. My mother used to say, men are like buses. The new one comes along every day, but if you're not at the bus stop, then you're not going to find them. So you've got to decide to get past this sadness that you have been stuck in. You've got to make the decision to get back out there. This is a card of action or inaction. If you're going to sit in your living room, you're not going to find them. So get out there. The answer is yes, if you get out there. Okay, cutie? The one. Let's see. Do we have a question for the one? Yes, we do. You're welcome, Laura. Appreciate you joining me here. What's happening for the one? I think there was great joy there, but, if they do come back, you might not recognize it. And I say that with kindness because sometimes we're not in a place that that we can see it. Nothing is ever going to be the same. It's not going to be as good as it was. All right? I'm an earth sign. I can never go backwards. I can't go backwards, and I think you know that already. You'll most likely hear from them, but what they're offering is not going to be enough to bring you this joy. You were happy, but I don't think it's going to be enough to bring you this joy. So yes, will they come back? Yeah, they will. And you know what? You feel that they will, but I don't think it's going to be what you need, what you want. It's not going to be enough. Who else? Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. Thanks for joining me here. If you haven't already, please do like this video. I like this format myself, so I'm going to continue this Monday through Friday, noon to 1 p.m. is our usual time frame. I did a little bit of an extra long reading for each of the elements today. I was called to, apparently, and I'll put us a little bit over. So we're going to go to 1:15 on these yes or no's. Who's next? Let's see. Rebecca. What's happening for Rebecca? Yes or no? Justice and moving forward. Yes. The answer is yes. So you know what? It's going to be fair. It's going to be balanced, and you're going to be at peace with the way it goes. But you need to take control of it, Rebecca. All right? You need to be in charge of it. This is your creation. Thanks for joining me, Spring Cosmic. I do appreciate it. Come back tomorrow. What's happening? Angela, what's happening for Angela? Oh, Angela, what do we, there might be something that's being hidden from you, or maybe you're hiding things in your situation. There's something you're not seeing. There's something that's, that you might need to start over again. I need to look at this further. What's happening? I think your intuition is yes. I think your intuition is telling you need to leave where you are, and your intuition is also telling you that you need a fresh start, but you're taking a break here before you do. You've got to jump in, girl. You've got to jump in. All right? The Fool card, jump. Yes. Angela, yes. Jump in. All right? Take a leap of faith. Have faith in yourself. Know that you can do whatever it is that you've got planned. You can do it. Happening for Rosie. Rosie. Rosie, the Page of Pentacles. Let's see, Rosie. This is valuable news that comes in that makes you happy. Valuable news that comes in. So I don't know if making you happy would be for them to end up together, but I don't think so, because this is important news to you and it will make you happy. So I don't think so. The answer to your question is no. All right, make sure you read how you posted your question. Thanks, Rosie. All right, what do we got here? Who else? Selassie. What's going on for Selassie? I think the thought of it is exciting, Selassie. There's deep feelings there, but I think he's probably a little bit more reserved, or maybe you are. What's happening for Selassie? Is this a yes or a no? Well, I'm going to have to go with no, Selassie. I mean, this is an exciting thought, but there are challenges to this. Whatever is going on there, there might have been a betrayal, and I don't know if you want to do that again. There's real emotion there, but making the changes are going to be difficult. So really, it's up to you, but I'm going to go with probably no. What's happening for Jen? What's happening for Jen? Hello, Cherry Girl. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. We're on yes or no questions. We're going to do this till about 1:15. Desiree, we're doing yes or no. Certainly, if you'd like to book a reading, you can go right to my website, karmic1tarot.com, and get a one-question reading, or get something longer if you like. So who are we talking to? We were talking to Selassie. We already had, we did that. This is Jen. This is Jen. The Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles. So let's talk about this. There is movement, slow and steady movement. All right. The Chariot is a card of victory as well, but it's also a card of control. You got to bring those opposing forces together. So slow and steady. If you continue the way you're going, let me see. Where are we here? Will he head towards you? I think he is. He's already on the path. What's happening with the Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles for Jen? I think that's your vision, but there's got to be some clarification about things that might have happened in the past or where you're taking this. I think he is heading back towards you. Yes. All right. But you're going to have to clarify what the vision for the future is. It can't be what it was. You can have a reunite. You can reunite with people, folks, but it's never going to be the same. Once the trust is broken, it's difficult to regain. Desiree, what's happening? What's happening with? Hello, Antoinette. Thanks very much for joining me. What's happening for Desiree? Yes or no? Yes or no questions, guys, okay? Desiree. Page of Pentacles. Now, you saw me shuffle these. We know we had him out just a minute ago. Desiree, what's your question? You'll probably hear from them. What's the answer, though? You might see them clearly. I think you will hear from them. You're going to get messages. But, I think you're really going to see clearly what happened, though, and that's your decision. And look at these people. They're going in different directions, okay? So I don't know, Desiree. What's the clarity that comes in for Desiree? Yeah, it's I don't think you can change you can't change what happened. You can only change your view of it. And if you can do that, then yes. But, you got to leave all of this emotional crap behind. And that's not easy to do. We just talked about that. So I really can't give you a straight answer on that, Desiree. I don't know. It's really in your hands. It's going to be how you see it. All right, Jen, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Who else? Well, what should you be doing, Antoinette? It's not really a yes or no question. So if you want to rephrase that, I'll be happy to answer it. You're welcome, Desiree. Antoinette, rephrase your question, yes or no, okay? Of course, Alexandra, if there is time. Let's see. Cherry Girl, let's see. Cherry Girl. Where are we here? Cherry Girl. Strength. Cherry Girl, I think you really want to. I think you really, where are we here? This is taming the beast, but taming them with kindness. So, perhaps you can regain that trust if they are able to trust you or you trust them enough to be vulnerable. This woman is not a strong woman, but this lion is completely under her control. She is taming this beast with kindness and finesse. So, Cherry Girl, one or the other of you has to be strong enough to be kind and be gentle about whatever is going on. All right? So, Antoinette, we're going to get to you. Let me see. Kate, I think you're going to be the last one. Let's see. We're going to close this chat at 1:15. So, Antoinette, new career. Remember, guys, I'm going to be here tomorrow, too. Antoinette, new career. You're building something. You're trying to, yes, I would say yes. You want to do something, but you may need a partner in this. You might have someone close to you that's going to be helping you. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is the 5 of Pentacles. I thought it was the 3. Pardon me. Put the glasses down. The 5 of Pentacles. You are missing something. What are you missing here? What are we talking about here with Antoinette? New career in cards. Should you start a new career in cards? Are you a tarot reader as well, Antoinette? You know, I think that you might have a partner involved in this. You might also be missing a connection. You might be missing someone. What is this about here for Antoinette? Comes easy. Okay, well, good. Well, you know, then you know what? Follow your connection. The 2 of Cups. I mean, again, I can't make this stuff up. I shuffled these. We got the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Cups. Do whatever your soul is being led to. Don't miss it. Don't miss the connection. All right? Antoinette, let's talk maybe. Let's see what we got here. Who else? Kate, I think we said you're the one that's going to be the last, right? Kate. I'm going to go with yes, Kate. The Ace of Cups jumps out for you. All right, guys, it is 1:15 on the dot, and I am going to leave you now. I am going to work more on the financial work, money readings this afternoon, so you should see some more of those come out in the next day or two. You're welcome, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me. Really do appreciate you all participating, and we'll see you here again tomorrow. You're welcome, guys. Look forward to having another conversation tomorrow. All right. See you later. Bye.